11 days later, we get this.
Nothing is changing, but I want to preface, we're not awkward. We're not like weird. Cringy. We're not cringe. We're not going to be tweeting as if it's him. That's tone deaf and really disturbing.
Absolute tragedy. Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. This is the US. People are free to share their opinions, no matter how much somebody disagrees.
OMG, guys, the internet is absolutely losing it right now. Wild new reports have just dropped about Erika Kirk's shady past, and the rumors flying around are nothing short of insane. But that's not even the half of it, because get this, these new reports are claiming that Charlie Kirk's own parents never liked Erika and even went so far as to warn him not to marry her. Now here's where it gets even weirder. A clip just resurfaced from Charlie's Medal of Freedom ceremony, and fans are pointing out how tense things looked between Erika and Charlie's parents. In the footage, you can clearly see them standing apart, separated by several people, and they don't exchange a single word or even make eye contact. The whole thing feels off, like something was bubbling under the surface even back then. But that's not even the wildest part of the story. A viral theory is now claiming that Erika allegedly received a $350,000 transfer just weeks before Charlie's death, and she met with two mysterious individuals shortly after. That little detail has sent the internet into full-blown detective mode. So what's really going on here? Were Charlie's parents right about Erika all along? Is there any truth to these shocking new claims, or is the internet spiraling into another conspiracy rabbit hole? Grab your popcorn, because we're diving deep into all the receipts, timelines, and connections, and trust me, by the end of this video, you'll be asking the same question everyone else is right now. What is Erika Kirk really hiding?
That man, that young man, I forgive him.
More than a month after Charlie Kirk's sudden and shocking death, the conspiracy theories just won't quit. In fact, they're multiplying. What started as a tragedy has now spiraled into one of the most talked about and controversial stories on the internet. And at the center of it all is Erika Kirk. For some reason, no matter which thread you pull on, her name keeps popping up buried in comments, whispered in Reddit forums, and dissected across countless TikToks. Almost every unverified rumor, every wild theory somehow finds its way back to her. And that's what has people asking, why? Before all this chaos, Charlie and Erika's story was the perfect Christian conservative love tale. Two believers brought together by faith and purpose. According to both of them, it was love at first conversation. You see, in 2018, they first met under seemingly normal circumstances for what was supposed to be a job interview. Erika, then known as Erika Francevy, was a former Miss Arizona USA, a podcast host, and a strong advocate for conservative Christian values. Charlie, already known as the outspoken founder of Turning Point USA, was looking for new talent. But what happened next was far from professional. In a 2023 Instagram post, Erika revealed that from the moment they sat down together, something just clicked. 5 years ago today, we sat inside Bill's Burgers in NYC, deep in conversation and banter over theology, philosophy, and politics, she wrote. At the end, you paused, looked at me, and said, "I'm going to date you." Guys, it sounded like a scene out of a faith-based romance movie. Two people bonding over God and ideology in the middle of New York City. Within a year, they were inseparable. Even Charlie himself confirmed the story in a heartwarming clip Erika posted just days after his passing. In it, he's smiling as he retells the moment for their young daughter. It started as a job interview, and then I realized Mama was beautiful and smart and elegant and Christ-like. And so I said, forget this job interview. I want to date you. Erika captioned it, my favorite love story. But now that once sweet story has taken on a very different tone, because in the wake of Charlie's death, fans are going back to that love story, scrutinizing every detail, every post, and every word, looking for cracks. They're questioning whether what once seemed like divine fate might have actually been something much darker. Now, what really sent the internet into overdrive, though, was a rumor rumor that surfaced online. According to people who said to be close to the family, there had always been quiet tension between Charlie's parents and his wife. Anonymous sources claimed they viewed him as too trusting, too easily swayed by someone, Erika. Soon after that rumor started going viral and an old awards ceremony clip began circulating on social media. Commenters insisted it showed visible discomfort between Charlie's parents and his wife, reading every glance, every hesitation as proof that something deeper was wrong. Then came the detail that really fueled the frenzy. Reports that she had recently hired the same private security firm that had once worked for Charlie during that fateful day. For many online, that coincidence was enough to spark endless theories about loyalty, betrayal, and trust. However, the biggest shock out of all these stories has to be the wild new claim that's been making waves across social media. Allegations that $350,000 was transferred to an account linked to Erika Kirk just weeks before Charlie's assassination. The supposed transaction has ignited an online firestorm. Posts and videos spreading across X, Reddit, and TikTok claim that the company responsible for the alleged payment mysteriously shut down just 4 days after Charlie's death, a coincidence that many internet sleuths have labeled too convenient to ignore. Adding fuel to the frenzy, another viral post claimed that a video exists showing Erika allegedly meeting privately with two unidentified individuals less than 48 hours after the incident. But despite the noise, there's zero verified evidence to back up these explosive allegations. No credible news outlet, law enforcement agency, or financial institution has confirmed that any such payment or meeting took place. Still, the sheer intensity of the speculation speaks volumes. Now, if that wasn't enough, stories questioning Erika Kirk's unsettling calmness amidst all this chaos have also gone viral. According to the rumors, if grief exists on a spectrum, Erika seemed to sit on its outermost edge, detached, composed, almost ethereal. Her public appearances were immaculate. Elegant attire, perfect posture, a voice steady enough to quiet a storm. Her eulogy for Charlie was hauntingly poetic, yet chillingly restrained. "To die free," she said, before a silent crowd, "is the greatest victory." It was a line that divided the internet. Some praised her composure as a mark of inner strength, faith, and grace under fire. Others, however, couldn't shake the eerie feeling that something was off. They replayed the clip endlessly, analyzing her tone, her hand movements, the brief moments where her expression didn't seem to match her words. She didn't look broken, people said. She looked rehearsed. Not only that, her sudden rise within Turning Point America only fueled the speculation. Within mere weeks of her husband's death, Erika was quietly installed as CEO. There was no press release, no board vote, no internal memo leaked to the press, just a seamless, almost invisible transition. On paper, it looked routine. In reality, it felt seismic. That's when people began asking the question that hung in every comment thread, podcast, and late-night conspiracy forum. Was this grief or a game of succession? And if the mysterious money transfer raised eyebrows, the silence of Charlie's parents raised alarms. These were the people who had raised him, guided him through his meteoric rise, and stood proudly by his side through every public milestone. Yet, in the aftermath of their son's death, nothing. No statement, no interview, no tribute. It was as if they had vanished. Even comedian Dave Chappelle, during one of his recent monologues, couldn't resist commenting, "You don't just lose a son and disappear unless you're told to." His words hit a collective nerve. Online investigators, i.e. amateur sleuths with Reddit threads longer than police reports, began scouring every corner of the internet. Public records, flight manifests, church attendance logs, nothing. No trace of the Kirks. Then came the whispers, shadowy, unverified accounts claiming that Charlie's parents had been placed under protection after receiving threats. Others went darker, suggesting they were silenced for what they knew. One alleged former associate even told a Fringe podcast, Charlie's parents started asking questions about where the money was coming from, who was really funding the new operations. And that's when everything changed. The implications were chilling. The deeper people dug, the murkier it became. What started as a tragedy was morphing into something far more sinister, a web of silence, money, and power that no one seemed able to untangle. As more information trickles into the public sphere, the tide of opinions surrounding Erika Kirk is beginning to turn. What once appeared to be admiration for her composure has gradually transformed into unease, a growing suspicion that something about her story doesn't quite add up. Across social media platforms, discussions are intensifying. Reddit threads dissect her interviews, TikTok sleuths analyze her body language, and Twitter is ablaze with speculation about the woman once regarded as Charlie's greatest supporter. Many people have begun revisiting her past, her alleged ties to shadowy people within Turning Point, the whispers surrounding her charitable foundation's opaque finances, and the persistent claims about her influence over Charlie's career and public image. Each revelation, verified or not, paints a more complicated picture of who Erika Kirk really is and what role she played in shaping the narrative around her husband. The unfolding saga of Charlie and Erika Kirk has become a labyrinth of contradictions: love and ambition, faith and fear, loyalty and betrayal. It's a story that blurs the line between tragedy and intrigue, between devotion and control. And while the investigations continue, the shadows surrounding their relationship grow longer. Questions about the couple's private life, the concerns raised by Charlie's parents, and the murky origins of Erika's past alliances have left a trail of uncertainty that refuses to fade. One thing is clear: this isn't just a story about loss. It's a story about power, perception, and the secrets that survive after the cameras stop rolling. As more details emerge, the world waits, watching, speculating, and wondering, who was Erika Kirk really, and how much did Charlie truly know before it was too late? Tell me what you think about this drama in the comments, and don't forget to check out our other stories for even more drama. Till next time, bye.